key to being a success, one of the keys to being a successful UI UX designer is finding simple areas to apply the principles of UI UX, even in your day-to-day lives. Because when it's something that becomes part of you, you find yourself easily, without any stress, applying it or implementing it in your design and your workflow, because it cannot be stressed. The importance of making sure or ensuring usability of a product cannot be stressed. It cannot be overemphasized. It cannot be at all, because it is very, very extremely important. So one way for you to be able to do that is to make sure that UI UX becomes part of your daily habit. So we've seen what they both are. So what is the difference between the two of them? User interface is just the visual design. User experience is the overall interaction experience. UI is aesthetic focused. UX is functionality and usability focused. UI involves layouts, colors, fonts. UX involves structure, flow, and efficiency. Example for UI is button design. Example for UX is whether the button helps you find the info easily. So I feel like, to put it simple, UI is the physical part. UX is the abstract part, the part that you can't see, but you can feel it. Just like how we can't see wind, but when the weather is windy, the atmosphere is windy, rather, we can feel it. You understand? So UI is the goal of UI design is to ensure pleasing aesthetics. Like the aesthetics are pleasing. Like that's your goal. The colors are not blinding. The colors are not too shouty. They are not, according to Nigerians, they are not piercing your eyes, so to speak. They are not. Everything is balanced, and it's calm, it's mild, it's tame. It's not too shouty. That's UI's focus. But UX's focus, on the other hand, is, can this product actually work? The way this button is it usable? Is it clickable? Or is it the type of button that you struggle? Like maybe you make 330 mistakes before you finally click the right button. That is UX. Trying to understand the process. UI is just the looks. We can still, I like using examples a lot. We can still talk about it like a human being. They said beauty is not character, or how do they put it? It's just like UI is the beauty, while UX is the character of the person. A person might be very beautiful, very charming, very good looking, very handsome, or whatever, and at the end of the day might have a bad personality that makes them unable to stay with. The same thing happens to somebody that is not really looking nice, not really has that beauty in them, but they're actually good people. So that is the similarities and differences between UI and UX. So just as you don't judge a person based on how they look, you don't judge a product based on how it looks as well. But unfortunately, that is not always the case. In fact, most times, a product is judged solely based on its UI. That is why UI is as important as UX.